Was this the moment Jungkook's patience finally snapped? Hey ARMY! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the stories behind the headlines, the untold truths. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment in the ever-evolving world of BTS. Now, let's rewind. A chilling message. A moment caught on camera. Whispers in Paris turning into global rumors. Taehyung, world-renowned BTS member, beloved icon, and fashion's latest darling, appeared serene on the surface during his recent trip to Paris. But underneath the glitz and glamour, something wasn't right. And Jungkook? Well, let's just say, the Golden Maknae might be golden, but when someone messes with the people he loves, that gold turns to fire. It was supposed to be just another glorious fashion moment. Paris was buzzing with Style Week excitement. Streets lit up with flashes of paparazzi, designer names screamed from every billboard, and among them stood Kim Taehyung, elegant, composed, the embodiment of modern royalty. Dressed in serene, eyes like cinematic frames, he walked through the city like a poem in motion. But the images that circulated later told a very different story. Fans noticed something off. Was it the body language? The forced smile? The way Taehyung's security seemed distracted, or perhaps the unusual absence of high-profile hospitality usually reserved for a guest of his stature? One particular video, captured by a fan from across the street, spread like wildfire on Korean and Western social media. It showed Taehyung exiting a luxury hotel, walking alone for a few seconds, his expression unreadable. Behind him, no assistant. No welcoming PR team. No elite French rep to usher him into a waiting car. Instead, the crowd swarmed. His bodyguards reacted slowly. A paparazzo got dangerously close. And in that split second, something flashed in Taehyung's eyes. Was it fear? Was it exhaustion? Or was it disappointment? Whispers from inside the event started leaking onto private fan forums. A makeup artist allegedly overheard a stylist complaining that K-idols aren't treated the same here. Another anonymous source said Taehyung wasn't given a private dressing room like the Western celebrities. One even hinted that a well-known designer ignored him backstage. None of this could be confirmed, but the smoke was too thick for there to be no fire. And somewhere thousands of miles away, Jungkook was watching. Not through the media. Not through the headlines. But through something much more personal. Sources close to BTS's inner circle say Taehyung sent a voice note to Jungkook late that night. The tone? Quiet. Disappointed. I thought it would be different, he allegedly said. But it doesn't matter. I smiled anyway. A short pause, followed by the faintest laugh, bitter, detached. Now, this is where it gets intensely personal. Because if there's one thing fans know about Jungkook, it's this: when he cares about someone, he feels it all. Loudly. Passionately. Without filter. This is the same man who teared up watching Taehyung perform Singularity live for the first time. The same man who once told an interviewer, Taehyung is like family. I'd fight the world for him. And fight he did. Though not with fists, but with silence. In the hours that followed Taehyung's awkward Paris appearance, Jungkook suddenly went dark on social media. No posts. No updates. Fans started asking questions. Where was he? Why wasn't he commenting like he usually does? The theory? He was angry. Furious, in fact. Not just at the alleged mistreatment of Taehyung, but at the entire machinery that enabled it. One close fan account shared a screenshot. Jungkook's private alt account had liked a tweet criticizing Western media's double standards. They cheer when Hollywood stars wear bold fashion, but mock Asians for doing the same, the tweet read. Hours later, the like disappeared, but not before thousands noticed. It was subtle, but in the world of BTS, nothing is ever just coincidence. Days later, during a surprise livestream, Jungkook addressed fans in a tone that wasn't his usual bubbly self. His words were careful. He talked about respect. About how people deserve kindness, no matter the location. And though he never named names, ARMY knew. They always know. One viewer asked, "How's Taehyung?" Jungkook paused. Looked down. Then looked up with a tight-lipped smile and said, "He's stronger than people think. But even strong people get tired." It was a simple sentence, but layered with emotion. And it hit hard. But this isn't just about a fashion show. This is about something deeper. Older. Historic, even. Because the treatment of Asian artists in Western spaces has always been a fragile dance. Despite global success, chart domination, and cultural impact, there are still rooms where K-pop idols are seen as outsiders. Still events where their presence is tolerated, not celebrated. It's an old wound masked by modern hashtags. Taehyung, with his natural elegance and raw charisma, challenges that narrative. He doesn't just wear fashion, he redefines it. But the fashion world, despite its glossy exterior, isn't always kind to those who disrupt it. And maybe, just maybe, that night in Paris wasn't about one bad moment, but the collective ache of being constantly underestimated, even at the top. Now imagine being Jungkook, watching the person you call your brother navigate that silent storm. Knowing his smile hides what words cannot say. That's not just anger. That's heartbreak. And just when fans thought things had cooled down, another twist emerged. One that would send ripples through the fandom like never before. Just 3 days after the Paris incident, fans were shocked to see Taehyung back in Seoul, quietly, without much media fuss. No flashy airport fashion this time. No cheerful waves. He walked briskly, head down, dressed in muted tones. The body language? It screamed one thing: I want to disappear. But that wasn't even the most shocking part. Within hours of his arrival, Taehyung unfollowed several fashion insiders on Instagram, names directly tied to the Paris event. Armies were quick to connect the dots. A popular fashion editor who posted behind-the-scenes stories from the event suddenly lost thousands of followers, with angry comments flooding her feed. Why was Taehyung left out? Why didn't he get the same treatment? You don't deserve him. The fury was global and relentless. Movie camera, if you felt something from this story, drop a purple heart in the comments. Share this video. Let your voice be part of the echo. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind BTS's legacy.